New tonight, Carnival Cruises will begin relaxing its mask rules next month. Beginning March 1st, masks will be recommended but not required. The company says that there will be certain venues and events where you will have to wear a mask. For the first time in 2 years, Australia has opened its borders to those who are fully vaccinated against COVID-19. Anyone coming into the country must show proof of 2 vaccine doses. The country has been closed to most travelers since the start of the pandemic. Leaders started easing travel restrictions back in November. The Prime Minister hopes that it helps with tourism.
Area wastewater tests show that COVID spread in Missouri is back to pre-Omicron levels. The lead researcher for the statewide sewer shed project says levels of community spread have fallen for weeks.
Things are looking really good. We didn't have a single community that spiked last week, and everything is generally going down rapidly.
Public health leaders are planning to continue using wastewater studies through the end of the year.
At the University of Kansas, the hospital is continuing to study the impact of COVID on so-called long haulers. Those are the people who have had lingering symptoms of the virus. It's part of a nationwide trial now involving thousands of people. Doctors at the hospital say the lingering effects of COVID will create a public health crisis for the next decade of our lives.
Somewhere 20–30% of individuals are going to experience these symptoms. And what we've seen in our clinic here at KU, as well as others across the country, is that it can be quite disabling. So patients aren't returning to work because they just can't function. It's either physical can't function or sometimes mental can't function as well. So we need to understand more what is exactly the cause of those symptoms, what's driving that, and then potentially we could come up with treatments that would be specific to those causes that are leading to the long hauler syndrome.
The KU trial is looking for adults of all demographics who have had COVID. If you would like to take part, just scan that QR code on your screen now. Right now, the majority of participants are vaccinated, but KU also wants to see more people who are unvaccinated as well. And there are no costs to the participants. Well, the daily word puzzle Wordle, have you heard of this? Everyone has by now. It may be key to helping long haulers dealing with, listen to this, brain fog. Doctors at Vanderbilt University say the daily puzzle that gives people 6 guesses to figure out the 5-letter mystery word helps improve brain health, especially in those long haulers. Researchers say that the activity helps in preserving the cognition long haulers have.
The Kansas City, Missouri Public Library is shutting down its COVID vaccine clinics at the end of the month, which means this is the last week to take advantage of them. The Plaza branch will host a clinic tomorrow from 10 to 2. The Waldo branch will host one Wednesday from 2 to 6, and the Northeast branch will offer vaccines Thursday from noon to 6. These vaccinations are free, no appointment necessary. The library says it will occasionally offer pop-up clinics going forward.